Hi everyone, it's Vicki. I hope you're doing well. I've been thinking about you this week, and I've been thinking about a few other things that I wanted to just share with you today. We're facing all of a sudden another batch of uncertain times ahead of us. The times are changing once again, and we are once again navigating the great unknown. And for some of you, that means that after 2 months of sheltering in place, you are now facing the uncertainty of going back to work or the unknown of what that's going to look like. But there's any number of changes ahead that are all uncertainties. And I think one of the things that I've realized is I've paid attention to people over the last couple of months, and now as I've talked to people in the last week, is that every one of us goes through things differently. And we have those that are extremely fearful about what's ahead, and we have those that don't seem to have a care in the world about what's ahead. And using the phrase "don't seem to" is really important. But as I've been thinking about how we all go through things differently, it made me realize that this whole COVID thing has created extremes of emotions through the whole thing. And so why would we expect what's coming next to be any different? And so what I'd like to share with you today is what I think is really important. Just as I believe so many people have tried over the last 2 months to understand what coping looks like for their friends and family members and colleagues, each one of us must continue to think about how, as we navigate this new uncertainty ahead, it's going to look very different for each person. And what's important about that is that we must conclude how important it is for us to be there for each other, for us to encourage one another, that if we could just look outward for a moment and look around and see how people are doing, ask how people are doing through this next phase of uncertainty, we might be the one who can help someone go through this next time with more comfort and more care. We certainly don't want to judge how people are feeling. We don't want to roll our eyes at what seems to be such a different point of view. We want to reach our hand out. We can't actually touch them, but we can reach out in other ways and make sure that we are there for our friends, our family members, and our colleagues, knowing that we are all going to get through this. But we're going to get through it in a far healthier way if we can be there for each other, supporting being well, encouraging well-being. So go out and find someone to encourage. Don't focus on what you don't understand about how they're feeling, but validate those feelings. Reach out and be there for someone this week. Thank you, and be well.